Hey Aries, what it do, yo? All right, let's rock and roll. Now, of course, when I start, what is that? Speed racer. Andale, dos. Yo, I was like chilling over here, meditating, and no fucking cars. And now, look, cars. Anyways, check all of your houses. If you have Aries, it may be for you. As always, don't make the story fit, because you could manifest what is not yours, right? So if it flows, go with it. If not, let it go. Okay, let it go. I already pre-shuffled to save some time, so I'm going to pick 3, and then we're going to see what's at the bottom, and then we'll start to clarify. Okay, so alrighty, what do we have at the bottom for Aries? Uno más para Aries, por favor. Oh, schnup, you got 5 of Wands. Wait, are you fighting, Aries? And Queen of Pentacles. You're fighting for your independence, however that fits. Now, when I look at this, hold on, let me show you. 5 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, when I say fighting for your independence, it doesn't mean that you're gonna break up with somebody or that somebody's gonna break up with you. No, this is fighting for your right to stay somewhere because you have a passion for it, and it's just kind of testing your tenacity. Like, how bad do you want this? Are you gonna let any, basic person, thing, whatever, stop you from, getting to that goal, getting to that, that stature that you're looking for, right? Now, always check that it's not toxic, that it's not detrimental to your health, to your mental health, physical health, all that stuff. And if it is, baby, it's not worth it. But this is fighting for your right to stay put, meaning if you have, maybe I'm going to give you an example, somebody who's like a workplace bully or a know-it-all or whatever, and we're gonna come into that, we're gonna come across people like that, and there's certain ways that you could pivot and not engaging in their behavior, because there could be times when they're not doing it intentionally. That's just how they are. That's how they get through life, right? Because if they do it at work, they are most definitely doing it at home or with their tribe or whatever. But you need not engage in that kind of behavior if it's negative towards you, right? Because a person like this will always dig their own hole, and you don't have to do anything about it. Now, 333 in the clock when I said that, but if it's like physical, they want to fuck around and find out, well, baby, then they could fuck around and find out, right? Because you're good at that. You're good at the clapbacks. So, all right, that was at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what we have here. Aries, Ace of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. There could be an age gap as far as, because this is kind of matching that other energy where it could be somebody just being a douche, okay? Or, like just somebody who is just not happy with their life, and they radiate that around everybody. Like, it's not something that you could really hide. You can't mask that. It's just, you could feel it, right? But Ace of Wands is kind of brushing it off, like not engaging is what the main gist of it that I'm getting. Now, if it gets to the point where it's too much for you, you're like, you know what, this isn't worth it, then, Knight of Pentacles, you're gonna be either they're gonna be on their way because fuck them, or you're just gonna be, you know what, I've had enough. And who knows, it could be a blessing in disguise. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify this. Knight of Wands, meaning that it's about to be a wrap, meaning that it's pretty much out the door. You don't have to move a finger. You don't have to worry your heart about what's going on or whatever, which really you don't give a fuck about that because you're your own person. But it's almost like an annoyance, like, really, you know? And it's a secondhand embarrassment is what I'm getting. So Ace of Wands, why are you here? 9 of Swords and Justice. Yes, you don't have to move a finger, as I mentioned before. It's divine intervention, meaning I know this is your reading, but this is coming in really like strong, where you could be dealing with somebody who wants to maybe make an example out of you. Like they're pushing you to a point where, like, how far can they push you? That's what I'm feeling. So there was a loud car that passed by. It's definitely testing your patience, Aries, and I'm gonna be very upfront with you. I'm still on my healing journey, and I'm not completely there where they're gonna fuck around and find out. I feel the frustration, and it's just you have to kind of gauge and weigh it out. Is it worth it? Obviously it's not, but there are times when you need to set strong boundaries and put a stop to it. So if this is you, this is justice that they're going to fuck around and find out, pretty much. All right, 9 of Wands, why is it here? 10 of Pentacles, yes, yes, yes. 8 of Wands, it's just people talking smack or whatever. But you know what? I want to get out of that negative element, okay? Because who gives a fuck about that person? Give me more for Aries. Like, what do they have looking forward to, like, at work, in friendship, in love, in health, in home? Give me 2 more, please. Yes, bitch. Yes. Yeah. 3 of Empress and the Magician. Thank you very much. Bitch, you could kiss my ass. Exactly. Exactly. This is what I mean by not engaging. This is what I mean by remaining in your power and trying. And I know it's really hard when it's somebody that you just dislike, and maybe they didn't do anything to you. You don't vibe with them, and that's fine, right? But this is you standing in your power, having everything that you need to harness to make if they send any negative energy to you, you harness that and you transmute that into good. You transmute that into financial abundance. You transmute that into a healthy lifestyle, healthy self-love, everything. You transmute it for you so you can thrive. 2:22 on the clock when I said that. Exactly. You thrive. You thrive with all the bullshit that they throw at you. You transmute that. And that is powerful. And that is why Empress and the Magician. Yes, baby. All right, give me some more. What is the Knight of Pentacles here for? Absolutely. The Fool. 5 of Cups. This right here is an indication of no sense of being like, woe is me. Why does this happen to me? Why am I going through this? No. You have the power within you to fucking pinche mosca. They're probably like fucking pesky ass flies, aren't they? They're jealous of you because they ain't you. So look, the Fool is just going carefree, minding your business, having fun, being a delightful motherfucker. And they hate it. But you know what? Fuck them. Oh, that was cute. Okay, I wish I could have shown you this, but there was this truck that passed by, cruised by, whatever, and the dog is just having the time of his life in the back of the cabin. just like the fool, just with his little ears dingling, and I'm not calling you a dog. The thing is that it's you're going through life very carefree, very charismatic, magical, magnetic. What happens when you ooze that beautiful juju of yours, whether it be sexual energy, whether it be, hey, can we be friends? Can we hang out? Can we do this? You attract a lot of people, but you need to use your due diligence in sifting out the energies that are no good for you, right? You need to sift out the bad and keep the good, and you're on track. And that could very well be why these people or person are salty, because you dusted them right off. You knew exactly what was happening and what their intentions were. Good for you, baby. Good for you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you next time.